Hi, guys. Welcome again. Thank you for joining. This is Saturday, the 18th of November 2023, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very important to us to always have you guys here, especially those who are just waking up. It's afternoon for some of us in the UK. This is Comfort from the Empowerment Network, hosting the OTech Pro and the powerful Sister Gladys as guest of honor. Welcome, guys. Hello, Brother Oliver. Oh, he may need to mute himself. Unmute, actually.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. This is Oliver Frontier, and I'm sorry I don't have my background with me, but I'm out of station. Hope we are all fired up, and we are waiting for the good news to come, and we are there already. We are fine. I are fine and fine. So we should just be patient, as our CEO told us. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, bro. Thanks for joining. Hello, Brother Collins.
Hello, everyone. Yes, good to be here again. And I just want to greet those who are, watching and commenting. It's really nice to be with you and to commune with you. And my fellow panelists, glad to be here. It's happy Saturday.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sister Gladys. It's always a pleasure having you with us all the time.
Thank you, Sister Comfort, and thank you, my brothers. Always nice to be here. As you say, Brother Collins, this is Happy Saturday. I'm very excited where we are. As Brother Oliver says, we are fine. Looking forward to a great discussion today.
Indeed, we are. Hey, Brother Vincent.
Oh, thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you, all my brother and sister here. We are another day today. Thank you, all people, panelists, everyone listen to us. Thank you very much for being here. Be happy, no worry. ONPASSIVE is life. Thank you.
Indeed, ONPASSIVE is live. I think that's powerful. Guys, thank you. And if you saw the topic, we say we're just going to make a summary of the week because a few things have been happening. We had the Burj Khalifa light event yesterday. I talked about a few things like the payment processor, the new All Connect release, the first cycle of activation, wherever it's heading to now. We just want to dig a bit deeper into a few things he says and what do they mean. So, guys, we are going to appreciate your contribution, your perspective in the chat section as usual. So, Sister Gladys, of course, yesterday we had another light event at the Burj Khalifa. Did you watch it, and what comment, what observations did you make?
Yes, Sister Comfort, I did watch it. And as always, anytime I hear that there's something going on at the Burj Khalifa show, I am excited because I know it's good news. But then it took me by surprise to see it was about Takdir and knowing what Takdir is involved with in terms of empowering workforce, providing humane work environment for the workforce. We all work, and we know that when you work in a place where you feel safe, where you feel secure, where you are provided all that you need to thrive, you work well, you work better, you work settled. And can we really doubt this? We know that our CEO, brother and friend, Mr. Ash Mufari, we know how he shares, or how he treats his employees. Sometimes we have seen him actually begging them to leave, being in the meetings when it's very late, but they are there. If you are not treated well at work, I don't think you'll want to work a minute longer than the time that you are supposed to be there. So from what he says and from what we have seen, it's good to see ONPASSIVE next to Takdir. It means there's something going on behind the scenes, which, as we know, where we are now, we are not really interested to know the details in the background, but what is being presented to us is very inspiring, it's very encouraging, and I just can't wait to, to hear more. And I know as time goes by, he's going to let us know the details. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sister Gladys. I think I'm very excited. Ash doesn't lay hands on things that do not make meaning or do not change lives. Now, get the thing with Takdir, when it has to do with empowering the workforce, when it has to uplifting humanity, I think Ash is always interested. So, Collins, do you have a quick comment to chip into what Gladys has just said so that we'll move on, please?
Yes, I'm just really happy. Sister Gladys just summarized everything. with the TAGDIA and the workforce empowering people. That's the reason why ONPASSIVE was built. If we look at it, it is the reason why Mr. Ash Mufara embarked on this journey of ONPASSIVE, to empower not only us, but companies, countries, to have a reason, to be sustainable. Let's look at it. Sustainability is one of the things that country need and business need. When we look at, especially at this current atmosphere, how many businesses have failed because they are not sustainable anymore. They cannot pay their employee. They cannot do anything. What if there is something that can give them that reason, the reason of extension, the reason where they can keep their employees? Because most of the employees, they are being made redundant because they can't even afford to pay them. But now ONPASSIVE is coming with that platform where they are saying, you know what, there is no need for you to make them redundant, where they cannot feed their family anymore. They cannot even have the reason to leave. But now ONPASSIVE is giving that reason for us to leave. The reason where company can say, you know what, you are good enough. We can still give you pay raise because we know we have enough in our coffers. We can still do things, good business. We can still have growth without even kicking people out, making them redundant, but instead hiring more to come, because ONPASSIVE will give them that possibilities. Everything in one-stop shop, where the products are all what? Affordable. The products are what? They are affordable. You come for one and you have some for free. For instance, look at O-Net for O-Trim. O-Trim is free. So businesses that are, for instance, they are all marketing company. They have all they have all the websites. You cannot promote with type of this bogus website, because at the moment you see some web URL, you say, my goodness, this can be maybe virus. They're sending virus to you. What if I trim it and customize it for free and then send it out to my clients? What will happen? They will click on it, with the assurance that this is safe for me to click. And I know I'm clicking on the right URL. O-Trim is there for you. So there's just a lot reason why company will survive without even paying a dime. And then when they think about the pay product, it's just high quality for affordable price. So what will happen? They will save a lot of money through ONPASSIVE. Through ONPASSIVE, they can save a lot of money. And you hear companies said, oh, I make this amount this year. I have this growth of this amount. I save 100 million. I save 1 billion this year because of what? Because of using the ONPASSIVE product. So, Mr. Gladys, you are just right, because this is the platform to be. And if you are not in ONPASSIVE, then I don't really understand, except you want to spend money buying a lot of products, in this digital age, because all companies are going digital. Whether we like it or not, we are in digital age. They are going digital. We never know credit card will come, bank card, where people put their money in something. There was like book. You take your book to the bank. This is the amount I have, Sir Comfort. Give me my money. But now they say no. Now they start to produce check. Where is check now? Some countries don't even use check. They said you need a card, bank card. That's automated system, digital. So the world is digitalized in a way where if you are not moving according to this age, you'll be left behind. You have decided to leave yourself behind. Whether we like it or not, it is moving, it is coming. And ONPASSIVE is here to give that platform for all of these business who are struggling with applications to survive, a reason where they can hope again to say, yes, I can grow my business regardless. This is the platform to be. So, Sir Comfort, I'll leave it there. I can go on and on, but I want to.
I know. I can imagine, when you talk about digital world and everybody has to move on, I remember something I normally say, especially when I'm with Sister Fumi. I'm just like, people who are still looking back because once upon a time they lost money and so can't move forward with us. You keep looking back, you are going to turn into a pillar of salt. Sister Gladys knows what I'm talking about here. Don't look back. Let's move on. It's all here. If my brother Oliver says we are fine, then the show is ended because we are fine. So I never saw this coming this much. However, I want to switch right now to go take us back to a bit more perspective. We've had the overall of Mr. Mufare empowering companies and individuals and families and institutions and everything partnering with those and all the things that we have. So let's come back to the week and see what has been happening. You know, our baby O Connect has been promoted to another level, which means the new release is here. We can stream live to various places and especially to YouTube for a start. Everybody is on top of the game, practicing and learning and all of those. So, what comments would you like to make about that, Brother Vincent?
Okay, thank you, Sister Comfort. Also, let me say thanks to Brother Oliver and Collins and Sister Gladys to be here today again. So for OConnect, I have a lot to comment, Sister Comfort, because OConnect is a powerful application, I will say it, because what we haven't seen to other, because we know we use this kind of application before, but OConnect is different because what Mr. Ash added to OConnect is powerful, is very powerful. We can see that this week on Wednesday we have some adjustment for the font. So the font size, we can make the font size small, we can make it medium, we can make it large. So it's one of the big things Mr. Ash added to it. We can save your chart. When we do the chart, we can save the chart and log and get a log to the chat as well, so you can go and log into the chat and read. So I think all this, no one have done that before. There are so many of them. We can even transfer a section, like we can transfer our section to a different section. The co-host, he also mentioned that the co-host, like if you are co-host of the meeting, you'll be able to maybe lower hand, meet someone. You can also shut even they shut the camera, or if someone is putting camera. And then recently I was watching a program. They have a meeting, and then people working from home, and then one of the lady, she stand up and then kissing the husband in the meeting. So the manager was sitting there shouting, tell her, someone call her to shut the camera. But if it's Okonet, Collins can see there and shut the camera. No one will know. And then it's finished. But the manager was shouting from the office, someone call her to shut the camera. But with Okones, we have this. We don't need to call someone. If I'm co-host, I can just switch off that lady camera, and then we cannot see what she's doing at home. So this is something that other, maybe they don't have it, but we have it. Mr. Ash said it on this week. So it's something live. We can have we can display multiple question, like if you ask question, multiple question we can display at time, multiple question there. So we have so many things. We can save and download download so many question, even in the whiteboard. Mr. Ash showed us the whiteboard. We can also save and download stuff in whiteboard.
All right,
So
Brother Vincent, there's something. Yes, hold on, bro. That's me for you. There's something I would like you and Brother Oliver to comment on. Maybe if Collins lies, then we'll hand it to Sister Gladys, right? All of these new changes we are able to transfer the meeting over if we're busy, so that to secure continuity. Many people can do a few things at the same time in that same platform. So, Brother Oliver, I want to know, in this situation, can we still guarantee that we'll still have our security, our data will still be safe with all the movement, me transferring my meeting? I was supposed to run the meeting and transfer to colleagues, or let one person do the other thing while I do the other thing. Are we still guaranteed security? Quite brief, and then Vincent will also comment on that.
Yes, everybody. Hi. I want to thank Collins, Sister Gladys, and Vincent for all what they've said. And when it comes to that, I always say, when it comes to security, we don't give 100%. In security, we don't give 100%, but with ONPASSIVE, I'll give 99.99. Why do I say this? All our product or our applications are all being built with AI embedded into them, and AI comes with its own security. We use advanced technology in everything that we are doing. Look at our data center. Even the smaller data center that will garner with a capacity of 1 billion, all the technology that they use, fiber optic comes with its own security. The laser comes with its own security. the servers that we are using, everything is all with AI embedded into them. That comes with its own security. That's the first thing. Come again. We have that dictative prevention for fraud. That is there, from the firewalls coming down to our internal system. The database also is all secured. Remember, the CEO told us, that was sometime last year, that our database is AI secured. So again, we have a product, OVirtual. OVirtual is that secure tunnel. That will secure your data from endpoint to endpoint, from your phone to whatever application or you want to use. Is all secure because they don't trust anybody. So when it comes to security, ONPASSIVE is that company, is that newborn giant that is now in the market. When it comes to security, we are the major player in the game. That I don't see any company. Remember that the CEO used all the gaps that are in the other industry, in the other industry, and and the other application, and close up everything. Don't be afraid. We want to move from one. You want to transfer your connect to your friend Collins to me is secured, because that secure transfer tunnel VPN, virtual private network, or virtual that we got, is also applying in that. AI also come with its own security. It's also applying on that, getting into our data center. All the technology, they're all advanced technology. Everything applying on that. What do you want to talk? You want to talk about the routers or the switches? It's inbuilt. I don't want to call the company's name for security reasons. Right. It's inbuilt. It comes with its own security. So everything around is secure. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thanks so much. I like the fact that Brother Oliver says, we are not reinventing the wheel. What Ash did is he just sits down, looks at what is already on the market. Say, look at this. I don't like the image. I don't like the sound quality. I don't like the security procedure or whatever of this. I'll get the better version and the best du jamais vu, as they would say. Right. So, Collins, does this still go through? Does this have to pass the quality assurance check before you get to come, before Ash comes to tell us that, yes, I can guarantee you are able to transfer and everything is safe and protected and secured?
Yes, 100% true, because everything needs to pass through quality assurance, because you cannot just build something and you say, yes, it is good, and then you put it out there. What if it fails? It needs to go through all this, the life cycle of testing, making sure it is fit for purpose, going through security, because security too, though they've done all the security, they have to test it to make sure it is secure. They need to make sure it's talking to the database, which Brother Vincent will talk about it. They need to make sure everything is in place, everything is working accordingly. So all these quality assurance steps must be in place. They must test every bit of functions and security and compliance. Whatever they need to check within that, they'll check and make sure, all right, though we are putting this, we know if we send it to Sister Gladys, only Sister Gladys will say it. It will not filter to somebody else. You need to check that and then make sure, all right, what if I send it to multiple people and the system said, no, when you need to send it to one, you need to do both positive and negative tests. They said, okay, if the system said the door should open clockwise, you open it, you say, yes, I agree that the door is doing what it says to do. What if I open it anti-clockwise? That's what you do. That's negative test. You do it negatively, and if the door open both ways, you say, no, it's not safe, because the thief can still push it the other way and still get in. So you look for gaps, all the gaps, make sure there is no gaps. You have done your best to make sure the system is doing only what they have coded and they have built it to do. It's not doing the other way around. And that's how you do tests. So it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time to make sure you verify that and you validate it. And even so, even with the database and even with the security people like Brother Oliver too will do the same check to make sure, though we have built this, I want to make sure if I send it to our brother who is not here, like Brother Bob, is it going to Brother Bob alone or Sister Gladys? So they will do other security check as well. Bra Vincent will do all the database check to make sure all the gaps are closed, and then the QA will crown everything and say, yes, bro, Bob, Vincent, I cannot test database, but I want to sit with you, run that test in front of me to see, and then I'll ask him question. I will say, bro, Oliver, run that test. You said you have done all the security. Please do it. Let me see. I'll say, but what about this? Have you done this? And then we can find all those gaps and then make sure we close it. They say, yes, guaranteed. The system is doing 99%. We leave 1% for God. Even in QA, we said 90% is good. 5% we don't know, because even that 1% we said we don't know can come and bite us back.
Right.
So,
Okay, I've had enough. Stop now. So listen, guys, look at what I'm doing here, Sister Gladys. Looking at these three, I'll leave Sister Gladys out of this for now. Looking at Brother Collins, Oliver, and Vincent, there are like three laptops standing on top on Gladys's table. So laptop A has just spoken, or computer A has just spoken and communicated with the other one. Security checked, quality assurance checked. From the perspective of data safety, data, all of those, I don't want to use wrong words, but Vincent, I want you to or to agree with the two, because to make sure, because people need to know. We don't know who is watching us. They are looking for something like this, but we need to let them understand that yes, we have all of these things checked. That's how we are sure we can transfer our business to the person. We can let any person co-host or do a few things with us. There's no breakage, there's nothing, because we are good to go. So, Vincent, from your perspective.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah, like Oliver said just a few minutes ago, in ONPASSIVE, the security is our primary thing we do, because three laptops sitting at different table or even same table, they are all secure. Like always, I said, our database is secure. The database is protected. When we do the transaction from one end, from point A to B, from laptop A to laptop B, there's encryption to that, because is encrypted. The data inside is encrypted. So that data, so if is someone third person in the middle of this, he cannot get the message, because the message I send it from my laptop to Sister Gladys' laptop is encrypted, so we cannot get that. That is encryption in transit. So when we do the transit is encrypted, and then when also we are using the data, I'm not even transferring, but I'm sitting on my computer and doing. There are some sensitive information that is also encrypted. The data is encrypted, like all the customer sensitive information, you're not allowed to see it. It's always encrypted. So it's also encrypted. They call always encrypted. And then also, even right now, today's weekend, we are here, we are sleeping, we go to weekend, everything. The data at rest is also encrypted. So there's no way someone can come and say, okay, I'm going to ONPASSIVE. And then the security part of most people, sometimes most company, they are worried about. We have that, because sometimes taking all your data and host it to different company, maybe data center, because the data center no belong to you. So you take all your sensitive information and give it to another company to hold your information for you. But in ONPASSIVE, not that the case. We have the big data center right now, and then by next year we'll get the bigger data center. So tell them all the security, and then all the data center also is embedded with artificial intelligence system. So no way our data can be compromised, because all the security system is tied there, even from the operating system, firewall, to the data handling, the data privacy, and the data protection, everything is there. So we not worry about when it comes to the data in ONPASSIVE. Everything is encrypted, protected, and secure. We have all the security measure is put in place. So this is ONPASSIVE. I guarantee that, like Oliver said, 99% we have our data protected. So our data is no one can come and steal our data, because in our own house, and then it's protected by our own people there. So it's not like our data is protected by a third party. So third party, something can compromise. But in our case, it's not the case. We have everything in our own house, and then we protect it. We have all the security measure put in there. Even in front of the data center, everything, we have a digital camera, our physical camera checking inside and outside. We know who is in, who is out. the data, believe me, everything is secure and passive. Thank you,
Wow.
Sister Comfort. Yeah.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. So, Sister Gladys.
Let me also let me add something also about what Vincent just said about the security, the encryption address and encryption in transit. ONPASSIVE we do have the highest algorithms for encryption and rest, which is 256. Then we do have the one in transit. The latest one is TLS 1.2. I mean 1.3. The old one was 1.2. We have that one. That's the one ONPASSIVE is using. And we also have hybrid encryptions. Even in our data center, in the corridor, in tenants, the tenants that are there, the tenants that are there that are segmented. I think Vincent know more than that. That in the database, the corridor is also secure. There cannot be any leakage. There cannot be any leakage. So we just want the customers who are coming that we should give them that guarantee for them to understand how secure our database and how secure their data are going to be. Again, the CEO is not going to sell anybody's data out. It stays. We have control. We have that control because we have our own database. We have everything and it's well secure. So we have that control that your data he will not sell anybody's data out. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. I think you just nailed it again by reminding us that our data is here just to be protected and not for sale because we've got a lot of market stuff in our house. So, guys, if you are joining us now, we are just making a summary of everything we saw throughout the week, but then learning from the perspectives of the old tech pro. And of course, our powerful sister Gladys is here to give her own perspective, given what she's been listening to and what she's been observing. Over to you, sis.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you, my brothers, for the powerful information you have given. You are techie, I'm not techie, so I'm just gonna come as a regular person. When transferring the meeting, and I'm happy, my brothers, you are here, you correct me immediately if I'm wrong so that people go with the right information. When you transfer a meeting from a regular person perspective, I'm thinking you are only transferring the ownership of the link as the host of that meeting. You are not transferring your OES credentials. So we have a level of us being responsible for our security, and as much as the company is doing its part. So if you are transferring the link, you are only transferring the link of the host who is going to start that meeting. You are not giving them your credentials to your OES so that they can log in to go start it from there. No. Think of when you are transferring money from your bank account to somebody else. You don't transfer the login credentials to your bank account. You only go in, you transfer the money. So that's how I look at it. We can only take care of the credentials to access the OES on our own. But when transferring the meeting, we are only transferring ownership of the link. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct. You are correct. But also remember that transfer, that within the time that you transfer, if there's any leakage, somebody can hack. So that transfer also that tunnel is secured.
Right.
That tunnel
Okay.
is also secured.
Yes, but I think I'm satisfied with how much information we have given, and we are guaranteed everything is working well. We're just sharing this because, for the sake of people, our guests, because the family members in the house, we are safe, we feel safe, and we know how much we've got. Thank you all for sharing your wonderful perspectives. So let's look at this, guys. One of the things that the CEO said, because a lot is happening, he told us about the processes. He's working hard, and he says good news to us is that we don't have to go through what he and his team are going through. We just need to relax and look pretty in front of him because the company has everything in control. So the CEO says we are new to the market, and we are new to these transactions like the payment and all of the things that we've been witnessing. So he says it will take time to ramp up and scale up multiple channels and processors to increase the payment volumes daily. Business takes process and work to achieve. Can we digest this a bit more for the convenience of new affiliates, for those who are prospects, and even those who are not really getting it like others? Collins.
Yes, the comfort. That's a really good question, and it's true. So let's look at when ONPASSIVE started, start the business in 2018. For founding members, affiliate came in, they saw it, for them, they believe. For those who didn't really take time to understand ONPASSIVE, where the journey starts, because to build an IT company, you have to start from scratch. Something like this, start from scratch. But at that particular time, Ash didn't want to go alone. He said, let me bring some people with me. Let them come, follow the journey, So 2018, like Star Gladys is here, they look at the journey and they understood what ONPASSIVE was all about. But some fell apart because they have their own mindset. They didn't want to see it as an IT company that is building something that can take even, all of us, we are here, Oliver, Bob, Oliver, we always talk about this, Vincent. We said, if we look at the time to build multiple products, which ONPASSIVE have done, they have really cut the time frame, because what they have done now should have taken almost 10 years. The multiple products should have taken even more 10 years. But for founders, they think like, okay, this is it. So they were enjoying it. Some of them didn't enjoy it. But let's look at when we enter the market. I'm not talking about the time the founding member came in and started to see the process. Building it, because it's like, I want to take them like IT people who are in the house, the industry. They saw the development of this product, right? Nobody out there have seen it. Nobody out. At that time when they were building, nobody out there, just us, being with Ms. Ajufara. Some of them, they are frustrated. Oh, no, you need to do this now. But look at when we hit the market. We hit the market with what? O-Mail, which was free. O-Net, which was free. O-Trim, which was free. It's free now. We said all of them, they are free product. Those three free products. And then now O-Connect came in as the paid product, because people were coming for free, like the way they use Facebook. That's the time they saw ONPASSIVE out. And then what happened? The killer of all was O-Connect. Businesses start to come in. That's their first time to see O-Connect, to see a company like this. Though they were doing all those branding and all of those. No, they said, show us what you've got. Forget. Don't show us anything. Just don't give us free product. We want to buy something to build our business. Just show me what you've got. O-Connect came out. September, that was when ONPASSIVE started to put the mark. So to those who are new, like company, who are not founders or new affiliate, that is their first time to see ONPASSIVE, right? And Ms. Ajufara is right to say, we are new to the market. He is not talking about those who came in like founders who were there. Founding member award, they help to build the company with the ideas, sitting with Ms. Ajufara, giving Ms. Ajufara the courage and the confidence to those who really plug in. I'm not saying all the 1.4 no. I'm talking about the few that really plug in, sitting with this man on the table, said, no, go ahead, we are with you. We are happy to go as long as you can go. We are happy. Those few founders, they were there. You can even count them. Ms. Ajufara know them by names. Okay,
so,
Comfort.
Yeah.
What I want to say is that particular bit, when we hit the market, Mr. said, we are new. So how the market now will respond to a new paid product, they will respond differently, because it's something that they have never seen before. With the payment processor coming in, they have never seen that before. Volume in and out, they've never seen that before. So what happened? They are looking at it. We can pay. We can do this. The product is so beautiful. So that reaction, that response, because they talk about demand and supply. The demand was high. The supply too is high, but what is happening now is that mechanism that can move things in and out, especially money in and out. Market have never seen that type of thing. And that's why Ms. Ajufara made that statement. You cannot do the same thing every day and expect different results. Ms. Ajufara is coming with different thing that is producing different result. And that result, the market is still confused. The response is still like, how do we cope with this? Though they were saying, yeah, we can handle you, but now they cannot handle, because the response now is so different. But as he said, We will control it, we will build it, and we'll move gradually until the market will be used to it and say, this is something different. And that's the point I'm getting to. We are moving gradually for the market now to start to respond that, yes, it is new and it's different from what we have been seeing. So I'll leave it there.
Sure, thank you. Thanks so much, Brother Colin. So, Brother Oliver, given that we are new and we are working out stuff, sourcing out various payment processors and things, to get everybody sorted so that no one be left behind as it Ash's heart's desire. Do you agree with him then, or with others, that people need to be patient and trust the system?
Yes, yes. Let me comment. Let me comment on this. We got everything. Now is the payment. Now is for us to activate. Now is for the real business to start. Like the CEO said, this has never happened before. There is no company. Again, we have that volume. ONPASSIVE will have that volume that no company have ever entered the market with our volume. Remember, others came in with 50,000, 20,000, but we came in with more than 100, 200, 300,000 that they were jamming the system at the same time. Then that processor, like he said, is what is dragging us. But he got it already. He said we got that breakthrough. Now we have multiple payment processors. Again, he came and told us that now they are scaling it, which therefore means we are in a very better, good position at this moment that they are scaling it. And when they start scaling, it will take us 1, 2, 3 weeks, maximum by the second week, we should be fine, and we should be in the market. That payment, pay in, pay out, everybody is going to be fine. Companies, like big companies, like I listened to one other CEO in another e-commerce business. He said he took them 3 years. It took them 3 years just for these payment processors for them to get a hold of it. But look at what our CEO has done. Limited time between September and now, which is how many weeks? Now we got they got the solution. Why? Because this is a man that he wants business to profit from it. He wants even a layman to profit from it. So we should be patient. Where we are now, we are at the first stop.
Oh, we lost him. We lost him. So yeah, sure. But Brother Vincent, I think you can continue from somewhere. Okay, he's back.
Yeah. We are at the final bus stop now. That I'm sorry, I had an incoming call. We are at the final bus stop now. That it will go viral in the couple of weeks. It will go viral, and everybody is going to be fine. Like the CEO said, we should be patient. This is the final bus stop that he has nailed it. So we should be patient for these few weeks, few days that we have that for them to do what they are doing. Remember that we are talking about IT here. So the process has to take a normal course. We cannot push it. He himself cannot do anything. He is a perfectionist. The CEO says he's a perfectionist. He wants that when he pushes out, it should come out perfect. And nobody should cry that when you want to withdraw your money should come in perfectly. Yeah, you get your money on time, and you want to activate, you want to buy any new product, you buy, and your payment should go through. You want to withdraw your money, you withdraw your money on time, and your payment will go through. So we should be patient. This is the final bus stop now for this payment processor, and it's a process. We cannot jump you cannot jump process 1 to go to process 3 when you there's still process 2. So it's process 1, 2, 3. But the good news that I want to make everybody to understand that they are scaling. They are no longer integrating. It's no longer in that process. They are scaling. Scaling means now that everything is done. Now they want to scale it to maybe how many thousand, how many millions. Remember that ONPASSIVE is global. The good news is that he got different processors that are scaling now. And the speed that they are doing, we should give them kudos. I want to say thank you. And everybody, please be patient. We are fine, and we are at that final bus stop. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Brother Oliver. And again, back. Oh, Vincent is gone. All right, Sister Gladys, I think you pick it up. So I'd just like you to comment. But then I really wanted you to. You are the 2018 one, and some of us joined about after you, right? So we want to discuss the fact that this whole thing is already a done deal, even from inception, even from the incubation of the idea. It was already, or the concept, it was already a done deal. So do you want to, you the 2018ers, do you want to tell some of us and the newcomers that it's all about the journey and not the destination, because the destination is already arrived at? Sister Gladys.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort, and thank you, my brothers, for your inputs. For me, honestly, having been in ONPASSIVE since 2018, from basically just a concept, no name, to where we are, I am very, very proud and I'm very passionate. I take it personal because I have seen from, I will not say from zero because there was a concept, I've seen from one to where we are now. And then it touches me even more when I see people who have been in, who have had the privilege to be in this journey. Uh, Even some who were engaged and they saw how we have gone step by step, and seeing them not taking that step with excitement now where we are. That's why I will not be surprised to see that there are affiliates who are going to come, and some actually who have not come, who might end up being extremely successful than the founders who have been sitting in since 2018. And we have been given a level playing ground. It's done for you. We'll be getting, we have the products. The products have been designed for us as promised. They will get a website. You subscribe to the product. The company sends traffic to our site. Nothing has changed. But it's interesting to see how people are, slow in taking that step, waiting. The people who have an issue actually are those early birds. The new affiliates, they are excited because they see what they are getting into. They are ready to move on. They are ready to sign that affiliate NDA. They are ready to activate, to subscribe to the product because they appreciate what they are seeing. They appreciate the product itself, like All Connect. But if you don't really experience the journey and appreciate it, it's difficult for you to appreciate where we are now. So I still just reassure people that nothing has changed from what we were told. And if anything changed on the way, Ash came and mentioned where we are. He said the things he wanted to be dropped. He said the new things that he wanted to be done. Nothing is taking us by surprise. But I just want and implore as many as possible to change our mindset from just sitting and be involved. Because even if I've been there since 2018, if I do not sign that, become affiliate, if I do not buy the product, I'm equally the same as somebody who is out there who has not come to ONPASSIVE. So they just have to make, this is the last lap of being actively involved and saying, I'm proud, I own a business, I am an affiliate of All Connect, the first commercial product of ONPASSIVE. And then from there on, enjoy the ride. That's all I will say. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you, Sister Gladys. Always good when we listen to you guys from the 2018, we're always like, yes, yes, yes. These are the right people to tell the story. Well, we have a good chunk of info to share. So listen, this is Ash to us. So why I'm bringing this here, we don't want to think about what he says, but I will want to see the person of Ash in what he says here, because he says we may extend the 90 days a few days on the initial package. We are reasonable and fair. We will live to ensure that we are fair to everyone. We are doing it to make you profit and win, to have total freedom. We want to liberate your mind and unleash your dreams to maximize or to maximum impact. That is our goal. That's Ash, right? So I don't, whether he extends the 90 days or not, I don't want us to be more interested in that, because he may want that to happen, but then if his team says no, we're leaving it at 90 days, there's nothing Ash can do much. But what do you think or what do you make of the person of Ash when you listen to him say all of these words? Sister Gladys, would you like to go first on this?
Yes, that's fine, Sister Comfort. Uh, to me, one thing that I listen to Ash, I trust what he says because I believe he has the best interest. But also, ONPASSIVE is a huge company. It's beyond just his hands. He has a whole team of minds, and we see the type of people that he has surrounded himself with. People who have started the business, people who are monitoring closely, people who guide him on what to do. So it's a teamwork. He can say something based on where they were last week, and if through monitoring the company has discovered something that needs a tweak, they will tell him and they will come to tell us. And from OTech Pros, and I thank you so much for bringing this topic, when you were discussing the product development cycle, and I remember they kept saying, you cannot put a timeline on some things when you are doing product development. That's how I'm looking at this. And Ash did mention about some work being done to eliminate human error for the initial transactions, and then the following transactions will be faster, automated through AI. So I am not good in merchant processing and all this, but if he says he's going to reset, or if he says we are done, as you said, I'm fine. I believe it's for the best interest of us and of the company and of all the institutions involved. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So, Brother Oliver, we're just taking this round, given that last thing I just read from Ash, to appreciate what he's doing or what you think, who the kind of person you think he is to you, Brother Oliver.
Yes, he is a wonderful guy, humble, respectful. I've learned a lot from him, and one important thing that I've learned from him is to be patient and be focused. Your beliefs, when you believe in something, don't listen to people out there. Don't be distracted. Just be focused. And with that alone, you know, in fact, we are now in a better place. He has built this company because of his how humble he is, how patient he is, how focused he is. And we want to thank him for that, and the and the and to save humanity. There is no company on this planet Earth that particular part that they've touched to save humanity, to impact people's life. But ONPASSIVE is that company that is coming to change the game in the digital world, that will impact almost everybody's life. Because I don't even you are how wicked you in your neighborhood or in your family, you will do something. That is the kind of person that he is. Somebody that in his lunch break or weekend, he will go to Costco, Walmart, buy one and share them out, buy food, share it out. Where have we seen that? Then now he is begging us, fill your tank. After filling your tank, take care of your community. Where have you ever seen that? So he is that person with that love, humble, and ONPASSIVE is not any kind of normal company that or a traditional company that we know today. It's a company with compassion, a company with love, and a company that has humbled all of us, and a company that is going to help that all of us, once we fill our tank, will impact people's life. And that is his belief, and we are going to follow it. Thank you.
Powerful, powerful. So, Collins, from your end, listening to that, who is Ash to you?
Hash is a very humble, down to earth person. I think one day the founders will come to know who is Ash when we will listen to his story and the reason why he is doing what he is doing. We all know that he is doing it for humanity. He's not doing it for money. The last what I said, I don't even know what is in my bank account. Even my personal bank account, I don't even know. I don't even care about that. The beauty about what he is really concentrating on is about building Connect, building something that will wow people, where people will appreciate it. When you look at the concept, I should talk about the concept of ONPASSIVE. It's about what? It's about paying less, doing less, earning more. I said, I don't even care if you earn more than me. I don't care because money doesn't move me. Earning more and then go back the ability to help mankind. He wants to give us the ability, because the truth is, if you don't really earn what you have, something that will only benefit your family, you will not be able to even help humanity. You will not be able to go out and help people. But Ash concept is about we going and reaching out to people, being that the missionary. We said missionary for Africa. That's the real word. Being a missionary out there where Ash feet cannot go, we will be the one to reach out. Where Ash hands cannot reach, we will be the hands to go there. Where Ash eyes cannot see, we will be the eyes to see that particular place. Let us not make any mistake. This is the reason why Ash is building ONPASSIVE. So the 1.4 million people, or those who have catch the concept, will go out and do exactly or replicate what Ash is doing. We need to replicate that. And he said, the last webinar, he said, let us exchange our anxiety to excitement. We need to exchange that anxiety, because sometimes anxiety can kill us. Because anxiety means we are being selfish, thinking about me, 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 me. What if I don't? But if we kill that anxiety and said we are grateful, that's excitement and gratefulness. That's what Ash wants to see for us. We are grateful for all connect. We are grateful for what Ash, the system, will do for us, so that we will be able to bless not only our community, to reach out to those who are struggling. Imagine if 1.4 million can replicate 1.4 million, and the other 1.4 million can replicate others. And when I look at Ash, I said, you know what? I want to do something great too. But again, I will educate them, pass them that mentality of Ash. This is what I've learned from Ash. I'm not giving you a handout, but I want you to be able to bless the next person, the people that I cannot reach, and you have seen them. You must be able to reach them. Imagine if all of us do that. Because if you have 30 houses, Mr. Comfort, you will sleep only in one, and in one room, one bed. The bed is even enough to contain 4 people. And in African mentality, because we don't pass things out, what happened? When you die, that house will be sold. They will sell the house, buy a single car, and they'll bash it in 1 month. And what happened? All what you have worked for is vanity. We must impact people with knowledge and tell them to build wealth and how to bless humanity. Because if we transfer it down, life means nothing. Because you will be happy when you see people grow. When you shine the light to people, it shines 100 times back to you. And that is the only thing we have to do to be happy. So that's why I'll end Sister Comfort.
Sure, that was a powerful one, though. Thank you. Thanks so much. So, Brother Vincent, we're just trying to round up by commenting on the fact that Ash keeps assuring and reassuring us that whatever he's doing is for our best interest. So, we just want you to comment who the person of Ash is to you in your own words. You may need to unmute yourself, bro.
Oh, thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I had an internet issue, so I was disconnected and then I come back in. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for what you just said. Oh, Ash, I would say is like someone that God bring it to us, because what Mr. Ash is doing for us is massive. Because some people only think is money, but even money will get money. But he has done a lot for us. Even the fact that you and me, Collins, Sister Gladys, and Oliver, we are here, is also the idea of Mr. Ash. So it's great issues he did for us. We create a big family, worldwide family today, and then we also put Ash together, and also is what is given to humanity today is going to transform the world to another digital world, another dimension that we never thought we can get to that today. So I think he's a Superman, and then a man that God bring to us to save the humanity, to save and resolve our problem. Because when we see ONPASSIVE ecosystem, everything we have in ecosystem is like what is missing in the whole world that Mr. Ash think forward and then put it down. Say, this is what is missing in this world. That's what I need to work on it and then put it there. So we'll have a better world. We have a better society. We have a better people. So it's going to change. Even the way we think going to change, because before on passive, the way I think was different. But now that I'm in on passive, my thinking is different. I'm not thinking maybe about myself. I think about everyone. How this company can be big. That's what Mr. Ash think. And then everyone can have his part. Everyone will get in. We're going to win together. So this is a great person. So that every day we have to pray for him. Mr. Ash, he has done a lot for humanity. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Wow. Thank you, guys. I think this was a powerful round. And I must assure you, if Ash were to be listening to us, this is the only part he would not like, because he's like, you don't need to talk about me. However, somebody just wants to know who's behind this whole movement that you can't let me rest about. But then we'll need to let him know so that they'll match up something. They'll see that both are adding up, the company and the CEO himself. So my own perspective too, I was like, in my words, I feel like Ash, the difference between Ash and any other CEO out there is just exactly the same, like the difference between ONPASSIVE, the ecosystem, and other business models that we have seen in centuries before today, right? Everything is different. It's new. It's quite, it's it's satisfying, it's progress, it's success, it's happiness, it's joy, it's uplifting humanity. What else? And who doesn't talk about their CEO? Sorry, Ash, we need to say this because people need to know that this is who is behind this whole thing we're talking about. So we really appreciate that, guys. And we are doing this because I think it's worth it. Let's say as much as we can about our CEO, because there's every reason to do that. So, Sister Gladys, we just want to honor you with the last time chance to share this opportunity to somebody who just joins us this afternoon and is looking for something like the ecosystem to find something to change their life. It's yours, sis.
You know, you have shared a lot about Mr. Ash, and I'm in agreement with everything. And to me, Mr. Ash is a brother and a friend, first of all, to all of us. To all of us. As we have known him since 2018 and still we continue to know him, he is a man who is not for himself. We used to say that, oh, blessed is the crown of ONPASSIVE, and indeed, humanity is the heart of ONPASSIVE, because everything being designed is to uplift humanity, is to bring value to humanity. And he has made this available around the world from the get-go. If you ever had an opportunity to hear about ONPASSIVE, and you either chose to come in or you did not. But one thing that we will be proud to say as affiliates is that it was made available to everybody. You know, the things that really concerns him is making simple things in life accessible, things like education, improving healthcare, providing clean water, food, reducing hunger. He kept saying about creating a dent in poverty, and he knew that he cannot do it by himself. Brother Collins has explained the details of who we are. But another thing that really impresses me is when I go back to last year, March 30th, and the first event. Indeed, Ash is a God-fearing man. He does recognize God in the journey of ONPASSIVE, and that's special to many of us because we know that, God uses people to do things on earth. And he has empowered him, given him the brains and the wisdom to put together a company like this to bring a global audience together so that we can empower and inspire, because he wants to empower and inspire us so that we can do the same. And I just leave it at that and say that this opportunity is still available. If you missed it the first time, people are coming in as affiliates, and those who are interested to join the movement in uplifting humanity, we are ready to work together and make it good around the world. And registration is free. So that's all I can say for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Gladys. I think we have said everything we needed to say now. Thank you, Marty, for popping in. And guys, if for some reason you missed out on the outing that Marty had today with Chris Johnson and Robin Noble, then when you finish from here, make sure you stop out there and have a look. It was powerful. It was just crazy. I think it was crazier than just powerful. So
And
you
the
want to have.
Chris and the Chris Johnson was on. There were
Yes.
three. Yeah.
Yeah. What did I say? Yes. Marty, Chris, and Robin. Yes, yes, yes. It was a powerful, powerful, powerful delivery, guys. Go and have a look at that and make sure you share it to family and friends. Some people did not want to join ONPASSIVE for some reason or others, but what was discussed today, I don't want to delve into it, but then go get it. You want to give what you have, you want to share what you know. Listen to it first, and then make sure we disseminate that. Let's share every information, guys. People need to learn. This whole thing is about the journey, it's about where we are now, because the end was already achieved before they started it, because it was consciously conceived, incubated, and finally launched. And where we are just, we're fine, and everything is success, everything is powerful, everything is celebration, everything is yay, yay. Oh my God, Calistro, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. So, guys, let's keep it going. Share, share, share. Any new face here, please go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell in any channel you're watching, because we like be here every day. And guys, if there are any questions or any other thing you would like us to discuss, you can make proposals too, because this is a family platform. Let us know. Is there any particular thing you'd like us to have a chat on? We'll be happy to do that. So thank you, guys. Thank you, family, and see you again really soon. Thank you. Bye. And tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Standard Time, Heroes webinar tomorrow. Q&A, updates, sharing. So you can't afford not to be part of it, guys. Join us tomorrow. Thank you.